Working as a childcare assistant is one of the most rewarding and meaningful professions. It involves nurturing, teaching, and supporting young children in their early development stages. Childcare assistants help lead teachers in maintaining a safe, fun, and educational environment. If you're preparing for an interview in this role, you'll likely face questions designed to assess your patience, communication skills, and understanding of child behavior. In this guide, we'll explore the most common childcare assistant interview questions along with practical sample answers and interview tips. These examples will help you express your passion for working with children and your ability to handle the daily responsibilities of the role with confidence and care. Understanding the role of a childcare assistant. A childcare assistant works closely with teachers or caregivers to support the physical, emotional, and intellectual growth of children. The duties often include helping with activities, preparing snacks, maintaining cleanliness, and supervising playtime. The interviewer will want to know whether you have the empathy, reliability, and energy needed for this role. The position also requires strong communication skills, not only with children but also with parents and staff. When answering interview questions, focus on showing your understanding of early childhood needs, your patience, and your enthusiasm for helping children learn and grow. Question 1. Why do you want to work as a childcare assistant? Here's how you can answer. I love being around children and find great joy in contributing to their development. Working as a childcare assistant allows me to support their learning and create a positive, nurturing environment. I also enjoy helping teachers in managing activities that make learning fun and engaging. Tip. Show genuine passion for working with children and supporting their growth. Question 2. What qualities do you think are important for a childcare assistant? Here's how you can answer. The key qualities are patience, empathy, responsibility, and creativity. A childcare assistant must be attentive to children's needs, calm during challenges, and able to encourage learning through play and care. Tip. Highlight both emotional and practical traits that help in childcare. Question 3. How do you handle a child who refuses to follow instructions? Here's how you can answer. I would first stay calm and try to understand why the child is resisting. Sometimes, they may be tired or upset. I would speak softly, explain the reason behind the instruction, and offer encouragement or redirection. If needed, I would involve the lead teacher for additional support. Tip. Emphasize patience, empathy, and a gentle approach to discipline. Question 4. What would you do if two children start arguing or fighting? Here's how you can answer. I would intervene calmly and separate the children to ensure safety. Then, I would speak to each child individually to understand what happened. After that, I'd guide them to express their feelings and find a peaceful solution. It's important to model respect and kindness. Tip. Demonstrate your conflict resolution and communication skills. Question 5. How do you ensure children are safe under your care? Here's how you can answer. I always stay attentive, keep an eye on all children, and ensure the environment is free from hazards. I follow safety policies, check toys and equipment regularly, and make sure emergency contacts and procedures are up to date. Tip. Show that you take safety seriously and are proactive about it. Question 6. What activities would you organize for preschool children? Here's how you can answer. I enjoy organizing creative and educational activities like drawing, storytelling, singing, and simple group games. These activities help improve motor skills, teamwork, and communication while keeping learning fun. Tip. Mention activities that promote both learning and play. Question 7. How do you comfort a child who is upset or crying? Here's how you can answer. I would approach gently, get down to their eye level, and speak calmly. I'd reassure them, offer a comforting word or toy, and try to understand the cause of their distress. Sometimes, simply listening and showing empathy makes a big difference. Tip. Highlight your compassion and emotional understanding. Question 8. How do you communicate with parents about their child's progress? Here's how you can answer. I always communicate professionally and respectfully. I share positive updates and any concerns in a caring way. I also listen carefully to parents' feedback so we can work together to support the child's growth. Tip: show maturity and professionalism when dealing with parents. Question 9. How do you handle multiple children needing attention at the same time? Here's how you can answer. I prioritize based on urgency and stay calm under pressure. For example, if one child is hurt or upset, I attend to them first while ensuring others are safe and occupied. I also believe in teamwork. Supporting my colleagues helps manage such moments effectively. Tip: demonstrate organization, composure, and teamwork skills. Question 10. What do you find most rewarding about working with children? Here's how you can answer. The most rewarding part is seeing children grow and achieve small milestones, learning to speak, share, or express themselves better. Knowing that I played a part in their growth and happiness makes me feel fulfilled. Tip: express your genuine joy in contributing to children's development. Question 11. How do you handle stressful situations in the daycare environment? Here's how you can answer. I try to stay calm and think clearly. Working with children can be unpredictable, so I focus on keeping the environment positive. I take a deep breath, prioritize safety, and ask for help from colleagues if needed. Tip: show maturity and stress management skills. Question 12. How do you encourage positive behavior among children? Here's how you can answer. I use praise and encouragement to reinforce good behavior. For example, when a child shares or follows instructions, I acknowledge it immediately. Positive reinforcement helps children learn faster and builds confidence. Tip: stress positive discipline over punishment. Question 13. How do you support children with special needs? Here's how you can answer. I approach every child with patience and respect. For children with special needs, I follow individual care plans, provide extra support, and adapt activities to their comfort level. Collaboration with teachers and parents is key. Tip: show understanding, empathy, and adaptability. Question 14. Can you describe a time when you helped resolve a difficult situation with a child? Here's how you can answer. In my previous childcare setting, one child often refused to join group activities. I started by engaging with them individually during free play, learning their interests. Gradually, I introduced group games that included their favorite toys. Within weeks, they began participating happily. Tip: use real-life examples to show initiative and compassion. Question 15. Why should we hire you as a childcare assistant? Here's how you can answer. You should hire me because I am caring, dependable, and passionate about children's development. I have the patience to handle challenges, the creativity to make learning fun, and the dedication to support both teachers and students every day. Tip: summarize your key strengths: reliability, empathy, and teamwork. Final thoughts. A childcare assistant interview is not just about experience, it's about showing your heart, patience, and commitment to nurturing young minds. Employers look for candidates who can create a safe, loving, and stimulating environment for children while supporting teachers effectively. To prepare, think about real-life examples where you demonstrated kindness, responsibility, and teamwork. Review early childhood development basics, and be ready to discuss how you handle common challenges with calmness and understanding. When answering, speak warmly and confidently. Let your passion for children shine through. With the right preparation and mindset, you can show that you're not only qualified for the job but also truly dedicated to making a difference in the lives of children every single day.